How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be teaching you how to get any ebook or any manga that you please onto a Kindle e-reader for free. And I can do this with other e-readers, but we're going to specifically be dealing with the Kindle today. I'm going to show you all the links and everything to get all of the stuff you need and where to get the Kindle as well, because fucking I haven't stared at one of those things in years until this project. So, first things first, a little bit of a caveat. It is going to cost 20 bucks up front. I know that's scary, but you gotta pay the 20 bucks. You gotta actually have a console. The reason this can be free is because a lot of people have these lying around. If you don't, what you want to do is you want to go to eBay. Everybody knows eBay. And you just want to get a Kindle 5th generation paperwhite. The cheapest model is fine, like the lowest storage model will work just fine for you. Like, don't worry about it having to be like a lot of space. You can definitely get one with a lot of space. Let me fix my camera here. You can get one with a lot of space, but that doesn't really serve us much benefit. Yes, you can store more books, but again, books don't take up a lot of space usually, and also with the way we're handling the files, we can easily take that down. With that, with your Kindle Paperwhite, or Paperlight rather, I keep messing up. Kindle Paperwhite, you're going to want to get the cord that comes with it. If it doesn't have the cord, I'm sure you can find one lying around the house. It's not an uncommon cord. You just need one that'll plug from the Kindle to your computer. So computer, laptop, whatever, phone, anything that'll communicate with it. And then you want to just plug that bad boy in. You're ready to go. Not only can, if you have a laptop, it can charge it, but you can, plug it into like an iPhone jack or anything, or just some cheap thing to be able to charge it. These don't consume a lot of power, which is good. But you're going to be wondering next, okay, I've got this fucking thing. How do I load books onto it? And don't worry. Don't worry. Your girl is going to keep you away from all that bullshit of having to sign up to Amazon. You're not signing up to Amazon. You are not paying them a fucking cent. Fuck them. You really think I was going to get this far in the video and tell you fucking, oh yeah, you got to pay Jeff Bezos? No. I got your entire library for free, and I'm going to tell you the tools you need to use it and then how you exactly do it. So, you got this motherfucker right here. Let's say you want to load up the newest, hottest book. Your romance novels, your doujin, your fucking anime, your manga, anything like that. Now keep in mind, everything will be in black and white. You can get full color versions, but everything will be in black and white. But all of this you can put on easily. You can put on comics if you like Marvel, DC, Batman, Joker, anything like that. You can put it on. So we're gonna go to some site links. I have them all pulled up on my computer right here. The first one that we've got is that is not one. The first one is what's called the Manga Library. So I'll give you the exact address for this. It is archive.org/detail/manga library. If you want to go about it the easy way, just type in manga library archive.org into Google and you'll find it. Because I could provide the links, but there's just no purpose. It's like one Google search. Like, come on, man. Like, this project is as easy as it gets. So we got the manga library, aka the manga archive. You can also go in there and type in doujinshi, or however you want to pronounce that for your doujin needs. Pretty self-explanatory. You want to get a little adult with the material you consume, that's where to go. There's other sites for other types of content. You can figure it out when it comes to manga, but basically all of these are going to be books, and we're going to convert the file afterwards. So we're going to get into that, don't worry. So we have that. That's going to be your Dojin one. And then we have, which one is up next? Project Gutenberg. So this is another really good one. They have a bunch of different literature here, all in different languages. They have like classic books. Mainly, they're going to house classic books here. So things like Moby Dick, things like Pride and Prejudice, those classic books that you might be like, hey, I might need that. So again, this is useful for like your school. Like if your school's like, hey, get this fucking book, you gotta read it, or you gotta study it, or whatever. This is gonna help you. Because you can just download it on here, convert the file, you're good to go. We do not care. We're not paying Bezos a fucking cent. Get him out of here. So, with that said, I should not be talking this loud. My voice is already fucked. Next is the elusive ocean of PDF. Now, I will say this is a bit of a sketchy source, and I'm not entirely sure it's legal, but it's up. And you know what? If I don't know it's illegal, it's not illegal. So, basically, with Ocean of PDF, you just type in the name of like a book, and it'll find it. Like, for example, I didn't have the money to get the book The Backyard Adventure by Bo Miles, so I put it in here. Next thing I know, I got a copy of The Backyard Adventure by Bo Miles. Pretty fucking easy if you ask me. That's it. That was all I had to do. Was just download it. It gave me the file. Wasn't a sketchy file, and we were good to go. We're off to the races. So, oceanofpdf.com. We have an EPUB to AZW3 converter. So, ACW3 is what runs on these things. That stands for Amazon, basically. And EPUB is a very common book format. So, you're going to want to swap those two. Because some files will not read on Kindles. Why they did that? Oh, right, they want to lock you to using their device. Don't care. Also, with these things, if you want to be really secure about it, make sure that fucking little Bezos never gets his money. Make sure that you buy one that is fucking unregistered. This one right here, not registered to shit. I don't have Wi-Fi on here. I don't have anything. I didn't give them anything. I don't even have the what's it called, like Amazon thing where you put in your file and then it'll send it to your Kindle. I don't have that. No. But yeah, you got your EPUB converter. These are on cloudconvert dot or yeah, cloudconvert.com or cloudconvert.com. And these are just going to allow you to put files into another. So you'll hear this come up a few more times, cloudconvert.com. But this is specifically the EPUB to AZW3. And that's when you're going to want to bookmark. Now, again, we're going to show you how to do this with a bunch of other things. There's also PDF to AZW3. The spider above my head? It is not. All right, we're good. I have an overhang here. I was worried there was a spider that was going to fall on my fucking head. So, now that you've got all those tools, you can choose, as I have pulled up here, send to Kindle. So, if you don't care about using an Amazon service and you already have an account and everything, you can just use send to Kindle. But I know there are a lot of freaks out there who, they want to use this thing for a little adult purposes, and they don't really want to have to send that through an Amazon server. I got you covered. I know. Hey, we don't need to know what you're doing. I know you probably are into some strange shit, and that's okay. I don't judge. But yeah, so if you don't care about that, you can use Amazon Send to Kindle. It's their own proprietary thing. Not a great success rate on that, but it's Amazon. It's Amazon. It'll do it. It'll do it. So if you don't know much about technology, that's absolutely fine. Last, we have EPUB Books, which is just a site that again gives you books in EPUB format, and then you can basically change those around to whatever file format you want. So usually I want the AZW3 format because I know that's inherently going to work with what I have. So what you want to do is you want to look up, what can my Kindle accept? This sounds like a lot of steps, but it's really like maybe a half hour of work before you can play. Maybe 15 minutes if you're speedy with it. Like it's not a hard project. So we have all those. Just gonna close out of those. Now, no, 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 no. Let me clear my throat. Sorry, I have a messed up throat. Now, let's say you downloaded your ebook that you wanted, but alas, it is not in the right format. Maybe it doesn't have the cover art. What am I gonna do without the cover art? I need the cover art for when I'm looking at my book. I want my book to look nice. So naturally, I'm going to want to convert it. And how you convert it is with a few fancy little tools. So I'm on my desktop right now, and one of our fancy tools is REA Converter Lite. These are all going to be free. Don't worry, I'm not making you pay. I promised I wouldn't make you pay. So REA Converter Lite, that will allow you to convert multiple things, and you can also do it with Wi-Fi off. All of the tools I'm recommending are Wi-Fi off friendly. You can swap your books Wi-Fi on or off, meaning let's say you have a power outage. Let's say you're on a flight and you go, "Damn, this book that I really wanted to read it. It's in the wrong format and it's on my PC, but I can't get it to my Kindle because it's in the wrong format." Problem solved. Who cares? So it's that one. You got where is it? Calibre or Caliber, 64-bit ebook reader or ebook maker in this case. It's like a publishing type of thing. And all of these are gonna allow you to do is basically publish your own books. So you're gonna use REA Converter to convert it from like PDF to whatever you want, and then you're gonna use Caliber to basically publish that book if it doesn't come out right. Because sometimes you might have no cover art, you might have just there's just a bunch of things that can pop up when you're converting all this that normally they won't if you get like the right stuff or if you don't care about the cover art, but sometimes you'll get misformats or you'll get things where you want to, convert it a specific way. So get those two. And then you're pretty much golden. The other one I have is PDFX, which allows me to convert PDFs to whatever I need. And then WinRAR, obviously, if you're dealing with zip files, so packages of books, books that might tell you specific things, different editions, whatever, you're going to want that. Now, if we haven't covered enough about books and getting them onto your Kindle, all you really have to do at this point is find what you want. And how are you going to find what you want? You type in the book's name on the websites we mentioned before, and if none of them have it, search the name of the book and then search PDF, EPUB, etc. And someone will have uploaded it. Usually, if it's a new like manga, for example, because that's why I use this one for is manga. If it's a new one, maybe wait a bit, like maybe hit up the Pirate Bay. Not legal advice, but hey, do what you gotta. Get your files. I know we all need them books. So just obtain them anyway. Put them through this series of converters, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your Kindle right here. You're gonna take that cord. You're gonna fucking put it into the USB here, and it's gonna basically allow you to see all of your files, and then there'll be a file for books specifically. And you're gonna take your files and you're gonna put them on there. And then that's also how you can remove stuff, which Amazon doesn't want you knowing. You can just delete stuff off of your Kindle. And this is the reason you don't need a high space version. You absolutely can get one. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't need one. You can just swap out books, or, if you have one too many books, just take out the one you're not reading. It's fine. But the other decent thing with all of this is none of this connects to the internet, none of this needs internet. So let's say you want a survival guide. You can use this for that. Let's say you want like an anarchist like little hub. This can do that. If you want a cookbook, something very, very simple as a cookbook, you can have that. It's just right there. It doesn't need to be online. Grandma can do her cooking. If you're learning how to cook, you don't have to fucking put the router on every damn time. You don't have to have like working Wi-Fi. This is just for the people, by the people, and that's why I like this project so much. It's taking a quite frankly abused, outdated piece of technology and putting it into a space where it's like anarchists can use this. Your grandma can use this. People who just want to read can use it like before. And they can all do that without Big Brother fucking stalking them and being like, "Hey buddy, what you reading? Oh, that's a good book. I've read that one before. Would you like more like it? Would you like to download and try our AI? Would you like to use our AI to enhance your shopping experience? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I don't want AI when I'm trying to read a fucking book. I don't want ads. I don't want any limitations on a fucking system I paid my own damn money for. And you know what? I paid 20 bucks for something that was a hell of a lot more new. And I turned it into the ultimate easy reading fucking machine. And you can too, because fuck Jeff Bezos and fuck everybody who is supporting the idea that reading and information should be this expensive endeavor where you have to fucking be the most rich elite motherfucker to be able to do this. I want the absolute broke as shit college campus kid that's eating ramen to see this fucking video and be like, hey, she's doing this, I can too. And fucking take this thing to the limit. I want to see this in your college class. I want to see you doing everything you need to do off this. I want to hear success stories off this. Fuck the people who make you pay so much for a textbook. You can probably put a fucking textbook on this thing. My point being, politically, this is a very powerful tool. It is taking all the power away by not having the Wi Fi part or the ability for someone else to spy on you and really running with it. It's taking everything away that Amazon holds so deep. This idea of owning your essentially your identity. And that's what I really sort of like about this project, and that's what I hope you guys will like too. Now, I know that everything's been sporadic. I haven't really been putting a lot on screen, but hopefully, if you watch to this point, you understand what I'm trying to say here. And it just works out for you because it's not a hard thing to do. And I really do appreciate anyone who sticks this far into the video and actually takes the time to watch these because I know they're long, they're rants, they're from some weird fucking girl on the internet, but hey, sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do and I gotta teach people what they want to be taught. Side note, this has a little leather bound little opener as a book. If you want one of those, you can buy them secondhand on Etsy, eBay, etc. You can buy new ones on Etsy if you're like let's say you're into like romance. You can do that. But I personally like these little leatherette ones. No, I don't like the Amazon one, but I got it secondhand. I didn't pay for it, so I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving my money directly to Bezos, so I don't care. These ones are good for if you want to slap stickers on. Like, cause I know some trans girls are gonna see this, like me, and be like, I want to slap stickers on that thing. Cause that's what we do, right? Like anything we have, my girlfriend has a Bucky's cup, right? Like this big Bucky's mug, and it's just got like tons of stickers slapped on it that don't even make cohesive sense, but I absolutely adore her for it. Same thing here. Slap some stickers on it, make it personal, make it your own. You paid the 20 bucks. You now get to have fun with this little project and you can jailbreak it too. You can use winter break, you can use all of these things to be able to jailbreak it and do more than you could before. That's going to be a separate video if I decide to do it. I don't know if I will, I might not, but it's one of those things that you can do. It is an option. And there are sites out there to do it. Just Google Kindle jailbreak, Kindle most current jailbreak, or just Google winter break for Kindle. And it'll usually come up with compatibilities and then what you have to use to jailbreak it. Since ours is already technically jailbroken in the most literal sense, like you're taking away from the surveillance state, I don't really see the need, but I could see how some people would see the need, and that's completely fine. It can do more stuff when you jailbreak it. So just look that up, and it'll take you to a guide on how to do it safely or like 50-50 safety, because apparently these things can like break if you do that sometimes if you do it wrong. That's why I didn't take the risk. I paid my 20 bucks. I'm good. But yeah, I hope you guys found this video, entertaining. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you all are doing well out there. Just remember, everyone's life is different. Everybody has their own struggles in life. And I'm proud of all y'all for staying here. Proud of all y'all for being here. And I'm proud of all y'all for fucking still looking at my videos after all these years, after me growing up and me changing and just everything. I'm proud of everybody right now because it's a fucked up place we live in, and I'm proud y'all are hanging in with me. So with that out of the way, that pretty much concludes our video. I love y'all. Stay safe and bye.